we have a Charizard Ninetales deck that not only cooks, it also works great against Oricorio. In this video, we are going to show you the deck and how it works. Like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the deck. Okay, so taking a look at this deck, it is running 2 Charizard lines with only 1 Charmeleon, 2 Rare Candies, and 1 Ninetales line with the Vulpix. 2 Professor's Research, 2 Capes, a Sabrina, a Cyrus, a Red, a Lily, and an Iono. So this deck, very different than some of the Incineroar decks that have been on the board, has quite a bit more control over your opponent's bench with the Sabrina and the Cyrus. It has the Red to help with getting the ranges, and it can afford to have 2 Giant Capes. So whether you need to throw a Giant Cape on a Ninetales, or you just need them both for the Charizards, or try to bait out a Guzma, you are going to have that ability. Lily to get a little bit of healing in there, and the Iono to help in a last-ditch effort to try to get everything in on the board. The one thing you will really see with this deck is, even though it is only running 1 Ninetales, it really does come in clutch and helps with those Oricorios, or as well as just going in really quick after the Charizard dies, or before. With Charizard using Stoke, you don't actually have to worry about the energy that you're putting onto Ninetales, because Ninetales is such an expensive card. It's so energy hungry. But the thing is, if you have a Ninetales out and a Charizard on the bench, you can keep putting those energy on Ninetales, and then 1 on Charizard, Stoke, right into attacking. So the synergy of this deck works really, really well. This deck did get 6 wins to 2 losses in the Ursa Day tournament. So I would think that we're going to see a bit more of this. Maybe the deck's going to change a bit, but this is the bones of it, and let's just jump right into the matches. Oricorio, all right. So this is going to be a little bit different now, right? So what I mean by a little bit different is that our Vulpix deck, we don't have Incineroar to deal with Oricorio, so we got to keep that in mind. That means that we're going to have to do this with a few basic Pokemon. A few basics might have to get the job done, or we have to try to get into, what do you call it? Oh gosh, okay. Tapu Koko, another Oricorio. My Canadian ways have not taught me what hibachi is. Is it a store? Is it a restaurant? Like, they cook in front of you. Oh, okay. All right. This is going to seem wrong, but I think it's what has to be done right now. Has to be done. Like Japanese food. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, we're going to do Tail Whip first. Just see if this helps or works. Boom, and it does. All right, buys us 1 turn. If we can get that Ninetales, top deck the Ninetales, we'll be in a good spot. Otherwise, we're going into Charizard. And the reason we're going into Charizard is because we need to stall. 100% we need to stall. That's very, very cool. Very, very tasty sounding. What is your favorite food from there? You must like seafood. Don't they cook up a bunch of shrimp and stuff? Like, not normal seafood, but like shrimp and... I don't know. I feel like I've done what you're talking about before. But either way, have a fun time. Have a fun time. Alright, Red's going down. 70 damage. Kind of seems like a little bit of a... just to do it just because, but that's okay. Alright. You need to start putting energy somewhere else, brother, if you want to have a chance here. Because I think we have what it takes to kill 2 Oricorios. It's kind of interesting. Like, so, obviously we're going to be pretty weak here. There's no doubt about that. Oh, you're going to pull out the Oricorio? Wait, why? Why? Why would you do that? Because you want to put energy onto something. Okay. But we're going to heal now. So now we're in a good spot here. I kind of was worried about this game, and now I'm not worried at all. And that's what the Ninetales does here. It is a full answer for Oricorio, now that we have it on the board. We got a Charizard that we have enough energies that we can retreat with full confidence. And Oricorio has to come back out. Another Poisonous Barb goes down. Okay, yeah. So all of this is to attempt to get the energy required on Tapu Koko. And this is just like completely okay with me. So we can retreat this here. And also, Charizard is like ready to rock. He's one energy away at all times. Actually, you know what? We'll put this on right now. And we are going to... yeah, I think we just win right here. So we'll kill Oricorio. And even if we get poisoned, it's not a big deal. We'll take 10 here. And then we Sabrina, and we win next turn. So there we go, right against the Oricorio. Like pretty strong showing with the Ninetales and why it's here. You don't like seafood at all? What do you not think shrimp is seafood, or are you saying you don't like shrimp either? Sophia, the next set got leaked already? I don't know if I trust that. I'm not sure I believe it got leaked. Did it really get leaked? Alright, and that's the game. So Oricorio comes out, which won't matter, because we can just one-shot him right now and get to our third point. But also, going back to what we talked about, Sabrina, Sabrina, either one of these, all we had to do was kill one Oricorio. And then this game kind of gets turned on its head. But rather than making it complex, we just go up, we'll do Flamethrower, we'll take out Oricorio, and that will be the end of this one. GG's. Alright, so back to this game. We are against a Houndour, and this is going to be Houndour Charizard, if I recall. Yeah. So we've got a full setup. We just have nothing to follow up with it. Nothing to follow up. What did Link say to Ganon when he captured Zelda? I don't know. What did he say? I think you're about to tell me. Alright, let's get the one cape up, just in case. I don't think we have to matter too much because, or worry too much because no energy went up on Houndour, so Houndoom can't attack us next turn if it happened. Tolkien, a deck we played earlier today was a quad Beedrill deck. Honestly, I think that deck has some serious potential. You want a deck that's potential? I think that's it. Alright, he's going to get the Stoke off on us now, which is unfortunate, to say the least. I don't know. I don't think that they're... Honestly think Iono is probably our best chance. Probably our best chance. Leave her alone? I don't know. Do you really feel like you did a good job with that one, Sophia? You really feel like you did your best with that one? Alright, so we're full on hoping that not only do we so this is the hopes and dreams of the deck right now. He attacks us for 150. We go back and we attack him for 170, and we top deck in the next 2 turns a Ninetales. That's the hope. You just Guzma me? Why? Why would you Guzma me? What does that even do? Well, I guess you Guzma me because you had to. You had the card, so you did it. Okay, fair enough. Feels like a lot of decks are easily countered. Well, that's just how the game kind of goes. Decks counter other decks. Who would have thought? All right, here we go. Red going down, so we're going to do essentially the same amount of damage here. Steam, Artillery. Let's see if we can take out this Charizard. Both down to 30. If he does do a Lily, it will not matter. As long as we get what we need in the next 3 cards, which we got a 33% chance. I mean, we don't even guarantee win with this, but we get to stay in the game. So, sometimes that's all you get to ask for. Alright, so we go into Vulpix. And to be fair, if we don't pull it, we got a 50% chance of stopping any attacks from happening anyway. Alright, Charmeleon. If only it had our extra energy in this very second and was in the active. Alright, let's play this Professor's Research. There we go. This is how it's done. And that is going to be G to the freaking G's. We are going to get the Ninetales attack flamethrower off right here. We could have put Charmeleon on the board. It will not matter what comes out now. Because we've already hurt Houndoom enough that even if Houndour enough that if Houndoom comes out, it will be under 90 HP. Charmander, if it turns into Charizard, right now we will Sabrina it. It will be off the table. It will not matter. So we've got this exactly where we want this. Combustion, no cape. We don't need to do anything fancy. And that is going to be GG's. I don't know, this deck's kind of schmoozing, you know? Kind of schmoozing. I'm digging it. I'm digging it with the Ninetales. Because you just don't need the energy. You got Stoke for the energy, and then everything else can go onto Ninetales. So to conclude, this deck is quite aggressive. I'm really liking the addition of the Ninetales. It really does help with the Oricorio, as well as some of the other matchups. And really, even with it being energy hungry, it really doesn't take away from Charizard at all. On top of that, with having 2 rare candies, rather than needing to split those up between Incineroar and Charizard, I kind of like that they're both just dedicated to Charizard. So that takes us to the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Drop a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.